damage, but at the very worst, you want to minimize it. Maybe get a sac fly here. But you definitely need an out. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball.
So he threw. That was the dedicated breaking ball. The one before, I think, was that little cutter, but it was something off of the cutter, because that was a little off of the breaking ball. So he's taken a little off on both of them. But you can see he's a lot more confident throwing the breaking balls in this situation than living on a fastball somewhere. And again, I'd stick with that. I would stay with the slider or try to really get inside on a fastball.
Here's a 1-1 breaking ball. This is chipped right center field in trouble. Boy. It's going to die out there for a base hit and score one. The throw cut off in the middle of the diamond. RBI single on an off-balance swing for Alfredo Gonzalez. Beltre will step in as the tying run, and the trouble grows here in the 5th inning. Charleston back in the game now.
And it's a good pitch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that pitch. It's just, while it doesn't look like a good clean hit, it's a good piece of hitting too, to just, hey, you stick the bat out, you throw it out there, and you see what happens.
Beltre steps in. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Tying run at the plate here in the 5th inning.
Again, you got. I don't know.
That would probably be on the list as well.
I was thinking the wheels on the bus would be annoying to me.
1 out. Rosario, the base runner, and to Gonzalez, high fly ball, right field. Retreating on it is Robinson, looking up, and the walls will not contain it. Charleston has come all the way back to take the lead, and that didn't look like much of a swing at all. But the ball carried to right field, up onto the deck. Gonzalez with his 5th home run in 5 games. And Lancaster finds itself down 7-6.
Boy, you weren't kidding about the woes of the bullpen lately.
Yeah, it's not been good in this series.
But still, you're talking about they're what, 3-1?
Look at this. I mean, it was a better swing than I thought, but the ball looked like a routine fly ball off the bat, but it just sailed up there.
Yeah, you did say that it was going to carry a little bit tonight. It's crisp air. The ball's cutting through it. It's not dead. It's not like a saturated night where you're talking about high humidity. It's just been hot.
So the walk and the home run combined to set the Barnstormers behind as having. In 10 years in the minor leagues prior to this, he'd hit only 15 home runs. He has 12.
In 10 years?
5 in this series. That's in the dirt, bouncing away from Peroni. Kelly will advance to third and not go beyond it. A wild pitch, and now the lead run is 90 feet away. The count on Gonzalez is 2-1.
I know it sounds like you're giving up, but I would just put him on here. Because you're going to want to throw that breaking ball again, and you just threw it into the dirt. I would just attack the next guy.
2 balls, 1 strike to Gonzalez. He did strike out the first 2 trips against Niall Ball tonight. Lancaster's pitching with 14 Ks in this game.
Do you trust the fastball and trust your location enough? Because I don't think you want to necessarily throw that slider again. So do you trust your ability to hit a spot with a fastball?
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He tried and gets a foul pop-up. 2-2.
Because if I'm hitting now, I'm eliminating the breaking ball. And if you throw it, and I'll tip my cap to you if you throw it, because it's got to be dynamic. I'm trying to sit and think fastball, fastball, fastball. And if you beat me with a breaking ball, darn. However, if I'm a pitcher now, I want to throw my breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They're going up.
Kelly up the line from third.
Get above the hands.
Aker ready to go. Here's a 2-2, and it's lined down the right field side, and a fair ball into the corner. Alfredo Gonzalez has beaten the Barnstormers again. An RBI double to right, and it's 8-7.
That's what that's what you're trying to avoid, because you didn't get it above the hands. You got it where you could get the bat to it. So
the leadoff HBP comes back to haunt the Barnstormers. Gonzalez doubles to right, his 4th RBI tonight, his 14th in 5 games.